I'm John Fleming for SoundWordsCentral.com. Our guest today is a Grammy-winning blues singer-songwriter and guitarist who has collaborated live with rock music legends the Allman Brothers and Bonnie Raitt. With a list of in-studio collaborators that includes Government Mule, Larkin Poe, and Derek Trucks, Ruthie Foster has amassed an extensive catalog. This year, her Grammy-winning album Mileage received a deluxe edition, which features acoustic versions of songs from the record and a cover of Sam and Dave's classic hit Hold On, I'm Comin'. Here is our Vashti Altheide's interview with Ruthie Foster, which was recorded at Blue Strawberry in St. Louis, Missouri.
You've been on the radar for the Recording Academy for a while, receiving multiple Grammy nominations since 2010. What did it mean to you to win your first one this year?
Wow. Has it been that long? 2010, huh? Yeah, I know that this was my sixth nomination. And to actually win one, there's no feeling like that. I wasn't actually there to accept it, but all the same, I happened to be in the Houston airport coming back from a cruise, and we decided to just pull it up on the phone because we knew it was still on, still airing, and pull up the phone just in time to see my category come up. Along with the traditional blues was Taj Mahal. We saw him win his Grammy, and then contemporary blues category was next. I saw Joe Bonamassa play. He burned up the stage. Yeah, it was awesome stuff. So yeah, it was a real surprise to hear my name, and to get that award and have it's basically voted by your peers, right, is a huge deal, because I'm sure they get a lot of entries, right, for the Recording Academy. So yeah, it's been a trip, I tell you. And the Grammys is making its way around my team, around the band. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been phenomenal.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it seem fitting that the award was for your album Mileage, given that the title track reflects on your life and your career?
Yeah, that was real significant for me, that this album got this kind of recognition. And very validating, too, being on the road as long as I've been. And really getting a chance to put my life into these songs. This is basically my life in this record, more so than any of the other ones have been. I don't know if it's because of where I am in my life, where I am in my career, or just where I am in my spirit, or both. Right. And being in a place where I feel like it's okay to share my life and share what I've been through, and to also share what I'm looking forward to, as far as what I want to do with my music. So I had a chance to sit and write these songs with these incredible musicians and songwriters. Tyler Bryant, who's also the producer and played a lot of the instruments on this album, and his wife Rebecca Lovell from Larkin Poe. Yeah, I just sat in their living room talking about the last tour, because I would basically fly back and forth to Nashville from my tours. I think we did it for about 10 months and put this album together, one song at a time, one piece at a time, like a quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I was listening to your song Rainbow on the way here, and that one also is like really special. It kind of tracks you've been everywhere and you've seen every color and everything. I
think it says it all about, my life, especially being a Black queer woman. I wanted to put all of that into this album, into just share part of my life and who I am, right, and be proud of who I am. Right. And, it's something about giving people permission to be who they are. Yeah. It's something about the way, what that song says to me about everything, everyone in any walk of life.
Yeah, I think it was beautiful. The duo Larkin Poe joined you on your song Done. How did the collaboration come about?
Oh, yeah. Well, we recorded the song. A lot of these tunes were recorded pretty soon after we wrote them. We write them upstairs. upstairs in the living room and kitchen area, and then just go downstairs in Tyler and Rebecca's house. They had a studio down there, and I just sing. And I think we had maybe first or second takes, not a whole lot of takes for these tunes. So this was about sitting on their living room couch with Tyler playing and Rebecca, all of us really just coming up with lyrics. And it was decided later on that we needed Megan in there too. Tyler's actually playing slide, and Megan's playing slide as well. So it's slide heavy for people who like slide music. Yeah. And, we were down in the studio in front of the board when we were trying to find a feel for the song. And I had heard a song that Maria Muldaur and Bonnie Raitt had sung, and it sounded like they were sitting at the kitchen table singing a gospel, spiritual, And I thought, we need something like that. If we can lean this song more towards that, less instrumentation and more voice and spirit, that would be good.
Kind of feel like you're there, listening to the song.
Yeah, and that's what slide music, really gives you a chance as a vocalist to, it really opens, it's like a voice. Yeah. And the slide to me is really close to the human voice. So that we had Tyler playing, and then we had to have Megan come in there because her style is so really different and full and rich. Yeah. That's the only explanation I have for it.
Can you walk me through what it was like to share the stage with the Allman Brothers and another time with Bonnie Raitt?
Yeah, those are career milestones for me. I'll never forget. Yeah, on stage with the Allman Brothers at the Beacon Theater, because they had a residency year-round. Yeah, they would play there once a year. I was invited to that. I think I was on tour with Warren Haynes when that happened. So, I got to tell you, it's a large band. That's a lot of people on stage. So just finding a place to be was the first thing. So I hung out about Gregg and the man himself. In fact, the Beacon Theater, and people who've been backstage would know this, there's a small elevator. It's an old building, and they've got a guy who operates the elevator. You can't get on it without him. He's only allowed to touch the buttons. And I remember getting on. I was on like the second or third floor, and what I didn't know is that Gregg was on. So I got a chance to be in an elevator with Gregg Allman. Oh my gosh! First of all, just trying to find something to say. I had nothing to say. Plus, he smells so good. So I just kind of said, "Hey," and he did ask me, "You ready to sing?" I said, "Yes, sir."
I am now.
Yeah. Yeah. It was surreal to realize I'm on stage with these guys. Legends, living legends, right in front of me. I can reach over to the right, and there's Gregg right there. And Susan Tedeschi and Derek and Warren Haynes, we were all on stage together for several of those songs for that night. And Bonnie, I consider Bonnie very much just a dear friend. She's just so warm and gracious on stage. And I love that woman to death. I want to be her one day. Yeah. She's just beautiful, inside and out. And it was so great to see her get Song of the Year at the Grammys. Yeah. So, and it's been a long time since she had written. Yeah, well deserved.
I think her voice is just so, magnifying in a way that it's just
Yes, like butter.
Yes, yes.
It's rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did making music while serving in the Navy impact your life going forward?
Oh, wow. The Navy taught me, being in a Navy band, taught me how to travel. Yeah, I went into the Navy and I worked I worked in a helicopter squadron for about a year as an aviation storekeeper, wherever they needed me, really, because I didn't have a rate. Mm-hmm. I went in just coming out of college. And I decided I wanted to go back into music, and the Navy has a band. They had 7 bands, and different places at the time. And so I auditioned, and because of my music background, I guess, and I did study for it, and I got in. It's hard getting into this band.
Really?
Yeah. You have to be able to read, and you basically have to have been a musician somewhere. You have to have some kind of background to really get into this school. They send you to the School of Music. There's a place in Little Creek, Norfolk, Virginia, where you go to school for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
And basically learn how to march. You learn the military part, because you're going to do a lot of parades, and, things like that. And then they send you out into the fleet. So I got sent to Charleston, South Carolina, when they still had a base, and I was in a funk band, a funk top 40 band, I guess. Radio songs from the radio band, and we went to high schools and we did a lot of community events. And I learned how to travel with 11 guys in a van and not lose my mind. Not lose my mind at all. But, when I wasn't doing that, I was also a lead singer for a big band, a 17-piece band.
Okay.
So we did a little bit of everything. Wherever you needed is what you did. Yeah, it taught me a lot about how to tour, how to get along with people, different personalities, and really how to, it was validating for me to know these guys are all incredible players on top of that, sharp. It validated my place in music and where I was and how much I knew and how much I had grown as a musician. Yeah, because I could be placed anywhere. We had a country band, we had a jazz band, we had big band, we had a funk band. And I was able to do any of those.
Right.
Yeah, it taught me about being versatile.
There's a confidence, I feel like, that comes with that also, that you're just like, I can be placed anywhere and I just know I can play what I need to play and get the job done.
Exactly. Know that you got this, no matter wherever you get played and wherever you're needed. At the band room, they need a vocalist for the country band. Yeah. Well, you shift and do that for a few weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I recommend it to people who really want to get to know your stuff. It's like getting a doctorate in music. It's intense. Very intense.
Oh my goodness, I cannot imagine. The new deluxe edition of Mileage features versions of songs from the album that were recorded at the legendary Sun Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. What did it feel like tracking in a place where Elvis, Johnny Cash, B.B. King, and so many others have recorded?
That was cool. That was very cool. And they haven't changed a thing about that studio. Yeah, the walls look the same. I'm sure the console's been, beefed up and and all of that, but they still had it still looked like the old, they still had the dials, just for visual effect, I'm sure. Yeah. But, yeah, they set up a small video. They brought in a video crew, and Tyler and I were able to record a couple of tunes there. And the place is set up to where it's the AC system. You have to turn it off to record. Wow. So it got a little warm.
Yeah, I bet. Especially all that singing.
So you learn a lot about how to make that one take really work for you. Mm-hmm. Or maybe two, but that's all you really got to get before you start sweating it out. And they've got to kick that AC back on. Yeah, that was surreal for me, just to see the poster of what do they call it, the $1 Million Quartet with Elvis and Carl Perkins and Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash, all singing together, gathered around the piano. They've got a huge poster of that on the wall, which is great.
There's like that saying that like buildings have like souls like strapped on. Do you ever did you singing there just feel like this like energy that you were like?
Very much so. It was it's like walking into this house that all of these people built with their songs, with their love for music.
You get to leave your legacy there too.
I try to leave a little bit of my DNA in the walls there. Yeah, I really hope so. Yeah, And Sun Records, they've been treating me really, really well, and I'm very pleased with the switch that I made. I had a great record label before that too, that I was with for a very long time, Blue Corn Music, and I got their blessing to make this move. Yeah, I'm very, very, very proud of my journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not done yet? You're still playing shows?
Not done yet. It's interesting. I was doing an evaluation this morning of what the last year looked like for me and what the next year will look like for me, what I would like to see happen. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I was doing with my time off this morning. And it was a reminder that, no, I'm not done yet. Yeah. There are a lot of things I really want to do. A lot of different things I want to try, not just in music. So, yeah.
That's so exciting. Well, thank you so much for letting me talk to you and ask you some questions and sitting down for the podcast.
Good questions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vashti and Ruthie. The deluxe edition of Ruthie Foster's Grammy-winning album Mileage is available now. And for tour dates and more, visit ruthiefoster.com. On behalf of Vashti Altheide, I'm John Fleming for SoundWordsCentral.com. Thanks for listening.